我第一次访问美国时，住在艾奥瓦州的德沃切克夫妇家。我还记得门牌号是邦尼街2911号。
All right, welcome to the Friendship House here in Muscatine, Iowa. Let's go inside and have a look at the house where President Xi stayed in 1985. So as you can see, this was just a typical middle-class house in America in the 1980s. Not so fancy, but a nice home. And President Xi came here and stayed for 3 nights. And then we have some of the pictures here that document his visit to Muscatine back in the 1985 visit. He visited farms, grain elevators to learn about agriculture in America. Obviously, back in the 1980s, China was not so developed, and so part of his mission, part of the goal of the trip, was to learn more about agriculture, to get more production from the crops, etc. They took a boat ride on the Mississippi River. So this is the 5 gentlemen that were in the delegation out on the boat on the Mississippi River. And this was the Dvorak family that hosted him here in Muscatine. So now we're going to visit the room where actually President Xi stayed, where he slept when he was here. So let's go down the hall and take a look. When he was here, the 2 Dvorak boys, Gary and Mark Dvorak, were actually at university. They were away at school, and this was their room, and so it was open. So this is where President Xi stayed in 1985. You can see, very simple room, not so fancy.
This whole story has inspired people in China and in America, but especially people in China, to come to America and learn what was it that Xi Jinping experienced. It was so great. For the last 10 years, other than when COVID hit, it kind of was very quiet during the pandemic. But before that, groups of Chinese were coming over to America all the time, and then many wanted to come to Iowa, and it goes in the other direction. So constantly, Americans coming to China, learning about China, meeting other people. The house as a destination is really a great inspiration to promote people meeting each other.
当年的那些印象又重新浮现出来，因为你们是我见到的第一批美国人，使我这个形成对美国的印象就是来自于你们，所以对我来讲，你们就是美国。
Because like my mom will say, oh, I didn't do anything, he can't, like, why am I famous in China? He came and we let him sleep here and I made him some meals, and I said, Mom, yes, it might have felt like that, but think about what you were doing in 1985, people from a strange country, the other side of the world, you never see them, they can't speak English, and like you opened your home to them. You let them come in, you let them stay with you, you showed this hospitality. Like, that is a big deal. You made an impression that lasts a whole lifetime about our country. Everyone is excited, a little bit nervous because you are meeting one of the most powerful people on earth and the president of a giant country. In his role as president, of course, it's business, right, is what you're doing, but he was coming there as a friend. So there's no talk about policy. The talk was reminiscing. I remember when I came here and what are your fondest memories and all that. So everyone was very happy and relaxed and comfortable and excited because it was a friend meeting.